Hello.
Yes, hello.
Wow, that was quick. Background change, costume change, and here I am looking the same. I have to be
No
like, okay,
worries.
Ashutosh, you look different. Are you the same Ashutosh? It feels like that. Okay, so did you take a break? Did you have some water?
Exactly. I heard everything
Good,
within
good,
few minutes. Like, yeah.
great,
Mhm,
excellent. So, now I've been reading a lot of articles on artificial intelligence, okay, and you might have heard this
mhm,
word very frequently these days, and that is chat GPT, right?
mhm,
Have you heard this?
mhm. Ah, yes, I heard about it.
Okay, so I'll present one question to you on the whiteboard. All right.
Mhm,
And you can let me know your views on it. All right. Can you please read it?
mhm, mhm. Yes, got it.
Yeah. The question is artificial intelligence, boon or bane? All right.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Hmm. So, first of all, let me just tell the meaning of both. Boon means a blessing, bane means
Mhm.
a curse. Okay.
Yes.
Now that is out of the way. You can gather your thoughts and tell me which side do you support?
When it comes to like favor, exactly what I will say that when it boon or bane, it is going to be wonderful for the people. Just they can whatever the people they used to do in lot of days now within quick few minutes or just few hours they will be able to do it. But at the same point of time, it is going to kill the job of a lot of people.
Right.
If I'll talk about a lot of editors in nowadays, this is the like time of social media where a lot of editors are there and they are working hard to do such kind of things. But at the same point of time, what AI is going to do, within 2 minutes you will get a wonderful editing, and just there is no need of editor at all if you are able to handle those things. So it is good for a lot of people to shave the time, but at the same point of time, why I don't really feel good about it. Life is becoming so fast. Why people are going so crazy and hard about things? Like what I feel like nowadays people are rushing into the work. They don't have the time for themselves. They don't
Yes.
want to sit for a few minutes as well. Even though the same kind of technology is just making us to be very busy with ourselves most of the time.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
though technology is saving our time, we are absolutely right in that sense, because like if I what we used to do for years and years, like if I'll have to go somewhere, that I'll have to just give a message to them, it will take 2 years maybe, like from here to United States. But now
Yes.
within just 1 or 2 days you can reach there. But after that also, now the people, they are not feeling like good about themselves. What I feel, it is really chaotic now.
Absolutely. So the
That's
thing
what
is
I will
now,
say that.
yeah, yeah, sorry, yeah,
Mhm.
please go on, please go on.
Yeah, go on, you can continue.
Right.
Mhm.
The thing that you mentioned, I couldn't agree more that people, they're just rushing from one
Mhm.
thing to another
Mhm.
thing. I think that's
Mhm.
mostly because of the hustle culture that we have in the society these
Mhm.
days. From a
Mhm.
very young age, we're telling people you have to hustle, you have to be productive 24 bar 7. Rest is
Mhm.
something that only lazy people do. So we have completely villainized the word rest. Like if you're resting, you're
Yeah.
a loser, right? So that is what it means. So maybe that is why people want to prove themselves constantly that okay, I'm doing
Mhm.
something with my life, and they're constantly hustling from one thing to another. Do you feel that could be one of the reasons?
Exactly. Why not? Like now, rest become like rust for the people.
Yes.
Just they feel like that if they are doing rest, it means they are getting rust, and they are just lagging behind.
Yeah.
What are you running for? Like sometimes I feel, sometimes even though I'm asking to myself that what am I running for? Like to whom I'm chasing right now? I'm not able to understand like what's that. And so that's what I'll say at the in the I will just rather than being in the favor, I'll go with the just against of bit a lot, because
Hmm.
due to the technology I feel like we are hurting the peace of our lives as a
Right.
human.
And you brought up a very beautiful point early on. You mentioned that it
Hmm.
is taking away a lot of jobs, especially those of
Hmm.
editors. And I can give
Hmm.
another example like content creators. So if AI
Hmm.
kind of starts ruling the roost, these kind of jobs will always be in danger, right? So you are a
Hmm.
YouTuber. Do you have anybody to create your content, or do you create your content yourself?
Like when it comes to me, I'm just doing by myself.
Okay, so you're like a one man army.
You can say like that. Mhm.
Okay, and how about editing?
Editing, I do, of course. I use KindMaster for that,
Mhm.
and it's been 2 years almost.
Mhm.
So I learned like basic things. As I my channel is comes under the like education category, so I
Yeah.
don't need a lot of like editing. What I
Tools.
feel,
Yeah.
I need only, and even though I'm just presenting myself while speaking, I would like to focus on my skill rather
Yes.
than focusing on editing a lot, right? So I would
Correct.
like to groom my skill rather than going for just making wonderful by editing only. So I don't just do that a lot.
Okay, okay. And I would like to know a little bit about your patience levels. Sometimes what happens when we are so passionate about doing something, right? And we try it for
Mhm,
the first time and something goes
mhm,
wrong. We become so
mhm,
annoyed, we become so frustrated, like, oh God, can't I even do this much right? Right. And then another attempt we do that might also go wrong. Then the anger level increases. So this happens. So does it happen with you
mhm.
also, or do you deal with your mistakes in a very patient way?
No, as being a young, of course, like it happens with us. We are
Yeah.
not that much patient, and we are not having that much experience that it is life and it happens. Sometimes we are not ready to accept that, right? So it used to happen with me in the beginning that, oh my goodness, how I will be able to give that much time for the editing, or just coming a thought in the mind, then just constructing into the video and then posting. A lot of time. It takes a lot of
Yes.
time.
Right.
But now, of course, I understood that there is no need to run. It is a process. It will take time. You're not going to be better overnight. It is going to
True.
take time to become a person, and passage of time matters a lot. That's what I understood in this journey of YouTube. Sometimes nowadays also I do feel like something will go wrong if I'm just planning to have a session with someone and I'm just waiting for it. If it will not go in a way like
Mm.
I want to, maybe
Yeah.
I will feel little down. But the next point of time, I will just take my diary and just start working on the next project. That's what I
Okay.
that's what
Okay.
I do nowadays. Yeah.
So that diary of yours is like your beacon of light, like that guides you where to go, what to do, where not to get stuck. So it's there to guide you.
Yeah, of course. Like it started working me like for me a lot. When I used to listen my principals in school, they
Mm.
used to say that write down on paper, maintain diary, and I used to feel like what? Of course, if you're thinking about it in your mind, it's okay, more than enough. There's no need to mention on paper.
Mm.
But 1 or 2 years before, I understood the value of it, because there are several thoughts in your mind which are just coming and
Yeah.
passing, that you are not able to just give focus and light on them. So if
True.
you will write in on the paper, of course it is going to become a kind of commitment for you, where you will have to work that, and you are just taking 5 or 10 thoughts from the lot of thoughts, and you are just giving focus on them, so you will be able to work on them. So that's what I feel, it has started working in a wonderful way for me.
That's pretty cool. So there are a lot of different kinds of learners. Some people learn better when they listen to things, when they hear instructions.
Mhm,
Some people
mhm,
are visual learners, like they see
mhm,
something and they grasp it very quickly. Some
mhm,
people like writing it out, like doing something about it, right? I'm pretty
mhm.
sure you come into the third category. I think you learn a lot by writing, by expressing your thoughts more freely. Is that true?
Yeah, of course, it's true. I started writing as well. Whatever I'm getting in my mind, I would like to write it to feel better, of course, in that sense.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that, of course, I learn a lot by
Yeah.
listening to the people as well. As it is the
Correct.
like, I don't read a lot, to be honest. Sometimes I do it. Basically, I would like to compel myself to do everything for exploring. Okay. But the second thing is that I learned in this journey by listening to people a lot, listening and
Okay.
watching,
Yeah.
because I would like to go in a category of a communicator. So first thing is that you will have to get the right way of speaking by listening to the people.
Yes.
Second thing, you will have to get the right way of expressing yourself with the facial expressions and your body movements. So that's
Yeah.
why I start believing watching videos a lot.
I completely agree with you. I have met such good speakers of the English language. Their vocabulary, their grammar, everything is impeccable. Okay. You couldn't
Mhm,
find a fault even if you tried for 10 days. They speak that well.
mhm,
But the problem is they become too rigid, right?
mhm,
It feels very robotic. The way they speak,
mhm,
it feels very robotic. It's the same expression, same voice, no hand movements.
mhm,
It's very like
mhm.
very rigid. But with you, I think it's much better. Very free flowing conversationalist you are. So that's great.
Yeah, so now I'm just so curious to know about yourself as well, like
Oh, please. Okay. I try not to make the sessions about me because when the learners appear for the sessions, I want to give them more chance to speak and stuff. But if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Please.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, like I just want to know that where do you come from and what do you like to do in your leisure time? Like,
Hmm?
what are your interests?
What are my interests? Okay. So let me start with where I live. I'm currently living in Bangalore. Okay. I
Oh,
am an
wow.
IDP. Yeah, I am an IDP certified IELTS trainer. So I
Uh-huh.
teach IELTS to students who aspire to go abroad for their job or for higher studies, whatever. That's something that makes me feel very fulfilled teaching. Okay.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
apart from teaching, I am somebody who's very fond of drawing and painting. Have you heard of this mandala art? I think you might have seen it somewhere on Instagram or
I
Pinterest.
heard, yes, a bit,
Yeah,
but I don't know a lot about it.
no problem. So it's a form of art, okay? It's called the mandala art.
Mhm,
So whenever I feel
mhm,
very overwhelmed or whenever I feel things are becoming very chaotic around me, I try to take
mhm.
like half an hour, 1 hour of my day and I just sit and draw. It helps me feel so focused, so calm. It makes me very happy. So that's about my hobby.
Oh, that's wonderful. So just, what about your birthplace? Is it Karnataka or just, another state?
No, no, no. It's Karnataka. Born and raised in Karnataka. To be very
Oh,
precise,
that's.
Mysore. Have you
Mhm.
heard of Mysore?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Why not?
right. So that's where I was born and raised.
Oh, that's very nice to hear that. So you are interested in art while you are just, you would like to,
Mhm.
if you are feeling that you are going very hard on yourself, so you would
Yes,
like to take out time and you would like to enjoy that.
absolutely. A cup of coffee and my artwork. That's like the ultimate stress buster for me. How about you? What do you do to make yourself, feel relaxed, just for leisure or entertainment? What do you do?
Like I am a more a singing person. I do like
Oh,
singing a lot.
amazing. No wonder your voice intonations are so good. That was the secret. Great
So
job.
like I'm a biggest fan of singing from the several years. I was the student of hostel, so I still remember I used to wait for the time when the students and my classmates they used to go out from the classes and it used to be vacant. Then I used to sing out loud, and I used to
Super.
feel wow, like I'm getting my echo.
I can imagine you doing that. The way you speak, I can literally visualize you doing it. So it sounds fun.
Yeah, and that is very soothing. Music is the part of
Hmm.
life, what I understood. And I'm so happy that I'm thankful to the God because I got the voice box and I can do it. There is no need of any institute, just instruments.
Yeah.
Wherever you can start singing, need a place, just try to find out a vacant place,
Yeah.
go and out loud. So that's what I do.
Okay. What's your favorite, all-time favorite song? I have to ask you this because I love adding new songs to my playlist. Okay. Whether it's on YouTube or the music apps that I have, I need your recommendations.
Yes, exactly. When it comes to me, I like a song that was really nice. That is Hum Na Rahe Hum. I think have you might heard about it.
Yeah,
That
I
is
have
very
heard of it.
soothing and very calm and composed. I like that a lot. Like, we are changing always like that. So that's why I like that. And nowadays there is a new song in the market that is Kahanis, and so even though I'm enjoying that also, wherever you go, just you will listen that song. So,
Right. So if there's one song that goes viral on the internet, everybody starts making reels on it, right? So, but great songs, beautiful, amazing choices. I'm going to listen to them right away after the session ends. Okay.
exactly, of course.
Okay.
So it's that's what I do whenever I'm getting free time. Apart from this, of course, I enjoy doing photography,
Mhm.
talking to the people a lot. So such kind of things I do.
Superb. Great, Ashutosh. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. Even in this session, you hit the ball out of the park. You were very, very good. Okay. Glad to have you here on Ace Fluency. Just be mindful of the sir and show, like when to say save and when to say shave, right? So,
Okay.
yeah, correct. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing. If you try to fix that, trust me, no one can beat you. You are like too good.
Yeah, I'm just getting this feedback, but can you suggest me something specific to work on that? Like, what
Right.
should I do? Hmm.
Definitely. So, if you go on Google, it's a free tool, the pronunciation tool,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
You find out a list of words that have sir sound in it, okay? Find out a
Hmm.
list of words that have sure in it, right? And
Hmm.
first play that word on Google pronunciation app, okay? Open your mobile phone recorder and you repeat it and listen to yourself, how you're sounding, and keep repeating it until you get it right. Practice makes perfect, right? So that's the only thing you can do. Try to do it for 5 minutes in a day. I won't say do it for half an hour, 1 hour. Who has time for that, right? Just for 5 minutes a day, practice your pronunciation exercise like this by recording your voice and listening to it. Trust me, it'll make a world of difference.
Oh yes, I'm going to do it for sure. Of course, like the
Okay,
words with TION and a lot of words are
sure.
there.
Great.
Of
Okay,
course, I will do
Ashutosh.
that.
All the
Thank you
best.
for a great
All the best.
suggestion. So thank you so much, ma'am. It was
Thank you
really,
so much.
really, really great having session with
Oh,
you.
the pleasure was all mine, Ashutosh. I hope I'll see you very soon again. So take care. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.